Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever technical analysis video that I'm going to post in my channel, and hopefully henceforward I will be very regular with my videos, which will be quite educational, and it will be learning for both the ends, that is for me through your comments and from your views, and I hope that even you will also learn something from my videos. I am technical analyst from past 15 years, and after completing my MBA I had joined the stock market because when I had completed my MBA in 2008-9, there was a great recession, and which was difficult for the MBAs to get new jobs, and I could not say that the market was very uh, helpful for me to get new jobs around. And at that point of time I was quite young and wanted to do something of my own, and did not wanted to join the business of family. So stock market was something that get attracted towards me, and I got attracted towards stock market, and slowly took me around 10 years to get the grip of the stock market, and I'm still learning. And after trading stock market for such a long time, I have decided to share my knowledge, and of course to introduce my new, we cannot say new, but a strategy which I've been using for a quite while, and it's giving me very fantastic returns. And I have named the strategy as 3 RSI strategy, which I will show you over here. Basically, my strategy consists of 3 RSI, which can be seen on the screen very clearly. Now, this 3 RSI basically takes care of the long term time frame. That is, I do analysis on weekly time frame. My the first RSI helps me to identify my overall trend. The second RSI helps me to find the current trend, and the last RSI helps me to find the immediate trend. Now I use this strategy in stocks as well as index, and I would like to say that I do not do any intraday trading. I do only swing trading, that is buying on a particular day and having the targets for like something around 4 to 5 days or a week or 2 week. My analysis starts from weekly time frame to daily, and my action time frame is 1 hour and 15 minutes. But the interesting part in my strategy is that even when you take a trade in 15 minutes or 1 hour, my targets are based on daily and weekly time frame, and my stop losses are dependent upon 15 minutes or 1 hour time frame. So my risk to reward ratio is always good. I do not see any news channels, I do not listen to anyone step, and I do not read any newspapers. As per my theory, the rates discounts much in advance all the news that is going to come, and I trust more on my analysis on my charts than someone else's reports or someone else's analysis, because I have no idea on what basis those numbers, those analysis has been created, which could be logical to us, to them, but does not mean that market in overall scenario will accept those analysis. So that's a pretty much small introduction of myself. And just before we begin, I would just like to give you an disclaimer that I am no SEBI registered analyst, and any chart discussed in this channel or on the messages below, or we you know post over here, are not to be considered as tips, calls, advice, or anything. Any outcome of you taking the risk would be solely yours, maybe it profit or loss. I personally would have no participation in them. As stock market is a very risky business, I would advise, before you take any calls or any trade, you do your personal thorough analysis. The other part is that I also do individual stock analysis depending upon your personal choice, only for particular person, that would be shared only on their private email and would not be circulated, and the stock will be of their choice in the PDF form, which would consist the entire analysis of technical from monthly, weekly, daily, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Every part would be explained and would be emailed to them. Of course, it would be on chargeable basis. I would be putting down my email ID for that, and do get in touch with me if you want to get analysis of a particular stock. The charges and everything will be mailed to you. Once you transfer the money, the analysis will be mailed to you. The other thing is, I hope that none of those stocks are been that PDF has been circulated in the market later on, as I would not be responsible for any outcome of that particular stock. The other thing is, I would do analysis only on future stocks, and I don't do analysis other than any future stocks. So before you request to me for any analysis of any stock, please make sure that those are only future stocks. I would be coming with one video or 1 to 3 videos per week, and weekend I would do index analysis and 1 or 2 stocks of my personal choice for the next week. Index could be bank nifty or nifty, depending upon what kind of a setup it shows. Personally, I also do one-on-one training of the stock market of my 3 RSI strategy. If anyone is interested to learn that, please get in touch. The fees and the structure would be explained to them personally, and do not worry, there is no time limit in that. I would teach you till I see that the strategy is not being entered in your blood and you become independent of taking your own personal calls. So that's it about my introduction, and let's begin with bank nifty. Now, bank nifty, as we have seen on weekly time frame, it has been fully uptrend. Once when I connect this trend line, I can easily see that bank nifty was an uptrend since February 2016 till 24th February 2020, when COVID hit us so badly throughout the world. But bank nifty took a support of this area of December 2016, and it has come near a consolidation area, or what we can see a supply zone on weekly time frame, the area of 23,940 areas. Now, this is what I see in the weekly time frame as of now. I am not saying that it's a resistance or the market is in downtrend from here or anything. I'm just plotting a particular area in a weekly time frame which shows me in what band does the market is following. Now after this, the second area what I find is this, that is 26,700 areas, where is a good support which could turn into resistance later on. But I have at least a band to know that the market as of now can reach up to 24,000. If that is broken with a very high volume and a very decent closing on weekly, the market can go and test approximate around 26,000 to 26,700 areas. Uh, this much is for weekly time frame. Now let's go and see what do we see in daily time frame. Now daily time frame, we'll change the color so it's very easy. Daily time frame, we can see we have a very wonderful and a strong, let me do it with black color in daily, a very strong support area near 21,200. What we can say, it's a good support area, because when the market reached for the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, it worked as a very strong resistance. And when market gave a good rally above that resistance, it came for one time, two times, three times, four times, five times, six, seven times, and we can consider that also eighth time. Even at the eighth time, the market is not able to close below this 21,000 area, which is considered to be a very strong support. So I can say that market is right now in the weekly band and the daily band of 21,000 to 24,000 area. So market would keep consolidating in this areas. On daily time frame, we have this double top, what we say. Sorry for that. I just put the phone on silent. Yeah. So what we say, double top in the areas of 23,133 areas, which we can say that this area of a high, which is 23,211.35 to be precise. Bank Nifty would try and test this level in coming days with this area of behaving very strong support of 22,400 areas, and market would somewhat come here again to test the support, and my analysis is it will somehow breach this area, retest it. Sorry for that, it did not. Retest this 24,000 again, and it would give us our weekly target of 26,000 approximate. We would find some trend like this, and we will get our target of 26,000 to 27,000. This is my analysis as on today on Bank Nifty. Until unless Bank Nifty does something very drastic change of falling from here, retest this area, and still we have a very good support of again 21,000 area. Until unless 21,000 is not broken with a very high volume and a strong weekly, please remember, weekly closing. I don't see it coming and testing 16,000 again. Currently, RBI has come out with a statement of saying that economy and market trend does not sync with each other. Well, my analysis says that RBI has no business to tell anyone that what is market doing and what is not, because the RBI plays very different role and stock market plays a very different role. A stock market is based on only demand and supply of a particular index or a product or a stock, commodity, currency, whatever you name it. Economy and index does not need to go hand in hand all the time. It's just the sentiments what matters at that particular session or a circle or whatever you name it, a climate, however you name it. The statement keeps coming out now and then to confuse the investors, but the investors need to be very confident upon their analysis and take decision only basis of that and discount all the noise that is coming from the players outside other than the chart. Now this is my small analysis of bank nifty. Now let us go to two charts that which I like it personally and I would like to trade in coming days. So first is the Titan. uh, Titan clearly shows me that it was in full uptrend. You can see that this was the bottom, one touch, two touch, three touch, four touch, till we got a beautiful triple top, and market just came down again thanks to the COVID virus, which you gave it the opportunity to buy such beautiful stocks at the bottom. You could see this was the support area on the weekly of around 760 areas, which was again a bottom where because we have a breakout of this area very strong. Then it gave us support one time, two time, three time, four time, five time. Even this can be considered of those areas six times. And why? Because if you see the run from December 2016 till October 2017 was in a very particular manner. Now I would tell this area as a good breakout area because we have this double top area which was uh, breakout trade happened on March 2017, and after that immediate week it retested that area, and the buyers who bought the stock gave a good support from 27th March till 30th October 2017, and on 6th November 2017 on that particular week we had a very huge volume and a breakout because we had a huge gap up and market never saw behind ever, and it just gave a tremendous returns after that. uh, so this breakout is basically the huge fund buyers or FIIs of the promoters or the big chunk of group who bought it are still in the stock and could be seen that they are protecting their money at 750 areas, from 700 to 7, say around 715 to 740 areas. They are huge investment is them, and they do not want Titan to come down from this level. And we also know that who is behind Titan, so I don't need to take the name, but everyone knows who's the one. A big chunk of stocks owned by one big investor by himself. So this chart, when everyone was telling that market will come down to 6,000, 7,000, or whatever the numbers were given, charts are something which speaks to you. So you better learn how to talk to charts, because charts are your friends. And if you don't listen to them, then it's going to be very, you know, you're not going to understand the market. And we're going to listen to all the news that comes in the TV channels and everything and take a wrong decision. Now, what is next in Titan that has caught my attention is that if after taking a particular support of 700, the stock has given a very nice pattern over here. If you can see, market went up, came down, making a higher lower high, or higher low, whatever you say, and every last low has been higher than the previous one. So it's a pattern clearly indicating that the stock is in no mood to come down right now. The other thing, if you will notice, is the consolidation break at this level of this highs of 1047 levels. It gave a wonderful breakout. Stock came and took the support. So now what happened? Your resistance has turned into support, and it went up to 1131. It came again and retested the same level, and it again gave a breakout of this trend line, and it's going up. Now this has become a wonderful support for the stock again, and stock, if you all notice, is taking a good support over here. So I would love to go to 1 hour chart right now and would like to connect these two dots, the swing, and I would like to see a 1 hour closing above this particular small doji candle, which is the high of 1150. As soon as the 1 hour candle is closed above 1150, I would put my buy stop just 1 rupee above that candle, and I would go to my weekly time frame and would like to target this areas as my targets. So this areas is around 1285 area. So let's calculate is that from 1150 minus 1285, I'm aiming for some 135 rupees jump from this particular level, which is almost 10% of your returns. So which I feel that it's very pretty much doable and very interesting to see if that happens. Now whenever I make my second video, I will make sure that stocks which I have discussed in this video will be discussed again, what has happened, what has not happened, and what could be done next. Now the second stock that I have analyzed is with the help of my 3 RSI indicator is Federal Bank. Now my analysis always start from the weekly time frame. Now weekly time frame tells me that the stock has taken a very nice support at this levels. Let's make a chart first. Okay, here around 37 areas, which is a very strong area because it comes from, if I go in the history, oh yes, from the history, if you see, this was a very strong resistance in October 2013. From March 2014, when it gave a breakout, it again came retested in April 2014. It again came in Feb 2016, again April 2016, again April 2016, and after that, thanks to COVID or whatever you say, fundamentals or some FIIs have sold it thanks to NPA or whatever, the stock has again come to retest this area in March 2020 till May 2020. Now, why this stock has caught my attention is that if you see this small area of this, can you imagine the same pattern has been repeated? Stock went up, came down, break up. Stock went down, took resistance, came down, breakout. The same pattern is coming here. The stock is coming down, taking a resistance, came down, and there is a breakout. Now, thanks to my 3 RSI, the stock is still not in buying, but does not mean that I will not keep in radar. In this coming week, the stock might give a very good breakout. So let's see where on my daily time frame, if you see resistance, 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 and there is a breakout. Now, guys, breakout is not that very important until and unless the area which it gives the breakout is been tested and confirmed that the area which was acting as a resistance has now turned into support, and that is the area which always catches my eye. And if you see, I'll just zoom in. The stock gave a breakout, took support one time, two time, three time, four time. Now this is where my interest builds, that this is where accumulation is happening right now. But whether the accumulation is for going more up or is a distribution for the stock to even fall down, I will not come to know until and unless my this area has been broken, that is 59 area, which is again acting as a resistance. Like see, here it's an engulfing candle on daily, then it came half the way, then it again came second, almost making an second engulfing candle, and here right now it is playing in this particular uh, zone between 59 to 49 area. Now the stock will keep playing here in between till one final day a big chunk has been bought. The stock will fly from here, and I would like to wait to see a close above of this 59 area, a small retrace. I'm not saying it might come to 59 depending upon what kind of a breakout it is. If it is a gap up, huge gap up, the stock might not even come down, and if it is a minor gap breakout, then the stock will come and retest this areas of 61, and over there in 1 hour I will find my entry, and the stock might go up till my resistance or a distribution area of 80 levels. So from I'm aiming from 60 to 80. So it's a 20 rupees return in a stock of 60 rupees. One can easily calculate the returns that I'm aiming for. Now such kind of stocks can take when you enter can take approximate around 1 month, 2 months, even 3 months. I would keep rolling my lots every month and month on, and if I'm lucky, if you let's say if I get lucky, then the stock might just zoom in just few weeks, because if the accumulation is done over here, is completed, then all is left is to give a good rally. Thank you very much, my friends, for listening patiently my analysis of Bank Nifty, Titan, and Federal Bank for the coming week. I will keep posting my new regular videos, and please do subscribe my channel, and please comment on my videos so I come to know what are your feedbacks. Please remember that I am not a SEBI registered analyst, so any discussion over here is not a tip or a call. If you all want any personal stock analysis in PDF format, please email me. I will put my email ID below the description so that you can mail me personally. And the charges for one particular stock analysis, such a way, will be given in a PDF format with proper analysis so that you all can understand bit by bit. Uh, and the charges are 500 rupees per PDF per stock, and only future stocks. And please make sure that uh, you all be very kind with me, as I am the new one. Your suggestions and your feedbacks will help me to improve. Yes, I do teach my 3 RSI strategy. Again, to know the pricing and the process and everything, please mail me and I will give you an email reply as soon as possible. And the best part of the strategy is that we do not listen to any news, we do not read any newspapers. I will be there with you till the system is not in your blood and you have become an individual trade analyst. The other thing is that please avoid listening to news channels, because it's a very simple thing, my friends, that in the entire world, stock market is not the only one business. There are multiple thousands and thousands and thousands and crores of business that are going and running. Have you ever seen any TV channel teaching you what product to buy, when to buy, how to run a business, where to buy the groceries, and where to cook, and how to cook, and how to sell to the customers, or how to do anything? Why is that only stock market is a business where people are telling you what to buy, when to buy? It is just creating a noise, my friends. Please stay away from the news. It's just only my advice. Thank you very much, and I hope we will see soon, and we remain a long last friendship so that we can benefit from each other. Thank you.